This week on Campus Update, hit and runs, tragedy strikes Huntington Beach, staying safe on the road, Kyle Selig, Kappa grad meets with success, winter sports replay, around the world in 30 seconds, Professor Preston's Comic Corner.
Hello Oilers, I'm Dean Lipchap with your Campus Update. We start with Christina to talk about a serious subject.
Recent events in the Huntington Beach area have officials feeling threatened about the public's road safety. Police are currently searching for a hit-and-run suspect who slammed into 17-year-old Stephen Curitan of Edison High School before speeding away and leaving him in critical condition. This crash occurred on February 11th at the intersection of Yorktown and Beach, leaving Stephen unconscious at the scene. Curitan was hit by a vehicle which was reportedly traveling 35 miles per hour, launching him 40 feet into the air. His friend that had been walking with him immediately called the police after the incident. Curitan is currently in the hospital suffering from severe injuries and drifting in and out of consciousness. The search for the suspect still continues, and anyone with information on the driver is urged to contact the Huntington Beach Police Department as soon as possible. Within 5 days, 2 traffic fatalities involving motorcycles occurred, with both incidents closely mirroring each other. On February 21st, 22-year-old Hovik Akhmedjan was fatally struck by an SUV while riding a motorcycle in between Slater Avenue and Magnolia Street. Details are still scarce, and Found Valley Police Department is still investigating the cause of the accident and trying to determine what happened. Just 5 days later, 45-year-old David Pascarella was found unresponsive at the intersection of Ellis and Bouchard Street. Paramedics were unable to resuscitate him, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Witnesses told authorities that the motorcyclist had run a red light when it collided with the other vehicle.
These recent tragedies have had a heavy weight on the hearts of Huntington Beach citizens, and our thoughts go out to the families of the victims. To the students, remember, a hit and run is when a vehicle leaves the scene of an accident without stopping. If you see a hit and run or any other such crime, it is your responsibility to call 911 immediately. The Huntington Beach Police Department also recently introduced an online crime report to their website. Just go to the Huntington Beach Police Department website and click on the link that says, Report a Crime. When a former Huntington Beach High School student meets with success, it reminds us of our own personal goals and how our time in high school can catapult our future careers. One of our most recent stories of success, however, is Kyle Selig, a recent APA graduate who is now a member of the touring company for the hit musical, The Book of Mormon. We caught up with Kyle's mom to learn more about his rising career.
Well, he first started performing when he was in middle school, and came home one day with a little paper and said, "Mom, I want to try it for a play." And so I took him down to the Boys and Girls Club, and he got a part. I have a mixture of feelings. I'm very proud of him. He's worked extremely hard, and he's been given a lot of opportunities. And one of the things I like the best about him is he's really grateful for his opportunities. People think of the business as such a glamorous thing, but it's a lot of work, and you have to make a lot of sacrifices. But he loves what he does, and he seems to be really enjoying it and happy at this point in his life.
The past couple months, your Oilers have succeeded in many sports. Congratulations to the team that made it in the postseason. As weather warms up, the Oilers are looking forward to a very talented lacrosse and volleyball team to bring home some gold. History continues to evolve around the world, far away from home here in Huntington Beach. Here to give us a quick look at the shape of our globe is our fast talker, Christian Carrera.
Hey Oilers, welcome to Around the World in 30 Seconds. Big news this time, so let's get started. 30 seconds on the clock, go. Uganda president wants to poach a shot on site. North Korean missile almost collides with Chinese airplane with 200 plus passengers. Egypt deports 100 Gaza-bound female activists. The Dalai Lama shows support for same-sex marriage. Now for the big news with Russia. Russia cuts diplomatic ties with the Ukraine. Russian troops invade the Ukraine. India becomes the first country to support Russia's interest. Russia's soldiers training in Canada are told to leave. Tension is rising, Oilers. We all hope for the best.
Are you a comic book reader, trying to get into comics, or maybe you're just interested in collecting? If any of these sound good to you, here's Professor Preston introducing his newest segment, Comic Corner.
Professor P here with Comic Corner, where I give you the latest in the comic industry, panel to panel. Let's get started. #1 issues are always sought-after collectibles that are sure to go up in value, and Marvel is releasing #1 series that are sure to be a buy. Daredevil #1 to see the Hornhead moving from NYC to San Francisco. The series will be 100% Ben Affleck free, so it may be good. Ghost Rider trades in his motorcycle for a little hot rod in an all-new Ghost Rider #1. Finally, the biggest #1 that is to come is Amazing Spider-Man #1. The series began in 1962 and ended last year with issue 700. Now, Webhead makes its return in April with a #1 series that is sure to be a cultural, collectible milestone. Just like Krypton, I'm running out of time. So, if you're interested in Deadpool, Turtles, or Walking Dead, come to Fat Collectibles, located on Beach Boulevard, here in Huntington Beach, for all your nerdy hobbies or collecting interests. I'm Professor Preston saying, stay curly, Oilers.
If you want to snuggle up with a comic book, maybe a textbook, feel free to. We'll see you next time. Sign out, Oilers.